Well, hello team, welcome back to Next Level JJ, and today we're getting ranked. It's good to have you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, it's been a while since I did a stream. The last one was a bit of racing, but it's been a good couple of days, and yeah, I thought it's time we do a bit of marathon ranked. I went into the various social areas and I dropped in the question. You have 3 wishes granted by the compiler. What would those wishes be? And so, funny enough, I actually went and set this up. You get 3 wishes. Imagine you get to tell Bungie, do this, do this, do this, and you think that that would make this the best extraction shooter ever. Now, this is the first time I've ever run something like that, where you ask the community, and the responses were fairly unique, let's put it that way. But anyway, it was really engaging. So I took all of that, threw it into a spreadsheet, and then I asked ChatGPT, like, take this and summarize this a little bit, because a lot of people are asking for the same things. A lot of people are asking for the same things differently, but also a lot of people are asking for individual things. And so what are the trends? So I thought I'd quickly go through this. Now, so the most repeated or high consensus wishes were, these are ideas that came with multiple times across different users, the strongest signal of what the community wants. So drop that music down a bit. So more content, more maps and guns. That's a no-brainer. Bungie's already said that for the next season they're gonna have like a dire marsh at night, which I think, especially with that glowy stuff in the middle, there's gonna be some crazy stuff happening. Obviously thermoscopes is the way to go, and more guns and variety of weapons, that's coming. Again, this is Bungie we're talking about. They are amazing at this sort of stuff. All right, safe storage. Now, you know, this was interesting, especially reading the comments. People feel that they want to have an area that they can put one item in, and so if they die, that thing extracts out. You can imagine there are people trying to complete one mission to get one thing so they can go and do other stuff, and they just die. And trust me, I've said this multiple times, there's never been a game that I've smashed my massive enter button in more than Marathon. Challenging, especially when you've got one little thing you're trying to do and you just get killed and killed and killed, and then other times you have nothing to do, then you extract no problems. Very strange. But anyway, so what people want is safe lockers, place that they can store 1 or 2 items, or an insurance system. So many extraction shooter games have insurance systems where basically you insure your gear, you pay a bit of money, but then if you die you can buy it back or get it and stuff like that. PvE focus mode. So yes, people want modes where there are no people in them. They want to just have a PvE storyline, very similar to Destiny, where they can just, they know it's a bit easier. Yes, they can die to a bot, but then they can always respawn or whatever. But you know, they find that PvP is so hardcore sometimes that they're not having fun there. And so story or campaign. This is interesting. So I think in my head, Destiny, the way I know it, is all story. That's all it is. And so I think Bungie will very rapidly need to move into that sector with Marathon. It's got a rich lore, beautiful art, amazing story. I think they need to move into that rapidly, because the Destiny crew are mad and the people who are not sweaty are mad. And so giving us a really good campaign is going to be key. Now, shooting range. I said this almost at the start. This is why I even said it in my aim lab stream a few seconds ago. Think about it this way. I am running around for 5 minutes, emptying my vault, picking the right gun, and then I spawn into the game. Great. Maybe I'll come out for this. We'll talk. Bang, we're ready to go. Okay? So what happens next? Then I spend 2-3 minutes trying to find somebody to shoot. And then all of a sudden they're there, and then it's like 15 seconds, and it's done. And so what happens is, if you are really good and it's built into your subconscious, no problem. But for most people, that's where they are trying to learn how to shoot. And so I think what would be very useful is that they create a as we can see it there, hang on, we rotate back into that. As we can see it there, a shooting range / training area. In my aim labs stream, I even said maybe aim labs and marathon need to do a collab, so you can do aim labs inside of marathon or vice versa, and you can learn about, you know, the techniques required for extraction shooters. Key thing is shooting range. Like, there's so many of the guns that when I fire them, I'm always shocked the first time I fire them, because I'm like, oh crap, it shoots like this. But on top of that, you don't want to shoot when you're in the game because you don't want to alert people to your location. So generally the first time you shoot them is when you need to use them. So I think a firing range, they've got it in Battlefield 6. Come on, Bungie, you can do it as well. So yeah, loadout testing, maybe low pressure environments to test builds, get used to the movement of it, you know, learn the mechanics, reduce onboarding friction. On that, by the way, I have to say they were really bad at teaching you about Marathon, like how the menus work, how the looting work, what things are. I think all they have to do is create a little question mark button with a cool video, and it just goes, if you want to learn about these things, here it is. This does this, this does this, this does this. Yes, people can search online, but people are busy, man. They don't have time for that shit. Anyway, better cosmetics, customization, duh. Everybody wants better shell customization, unique skins, cheaper skins, cosmetic systems like lobbies or display areas. That's going to come, team. Remember, this is a Diablo scenario. If you know Diablo 3 is like in season 33 now, and they've done so much learning at Blizzard in those 33 seasons. They're not going to be on the first season of Diablo 1, give you everything that was in. They have this in a long list of cool cards to play. And so I think that, of course, they focused on getting this game out and running stable. 10 points for you. And so more customization is coming. I think a cool idea here actually would maybe be that you have the ability to take skills from other shells and combine them into your shell. Of course, maybe you have to save up money to buy it, and maybe you can only use it a certain amount of times or something like that. You know, that for me would be cool. More accessible, casual friendly design. So the people complain about the rare items only be available, only available to the people at the top, running gold stuff and so forth. And this is a very tricky one, because in Diablo, when you get and sorry, I talk a lot about Diablo, I love the game to bits. When you get a mythic unique, okay, that is like a, oh shit yeah moment. And, you know, I do archery and I do barebow archery. So when I hit the gold, I'm like, yes! It's an amazing feeling. And I'm cautious about them taking that feeling away. I really am. I would prefer for them to rather keep it the way it is, but maybe have a PvE cryo, and that has less chance than a PvP cryo to give you the amazing loot that it has, but a higher chance than what is currently available. So you still have to have an epic fight to get out, and you still get 1, maybe 2 golds. But obviously, if you're running cryo as a sweaty team, you get 4, 5, 6 golds if you know what you're doing. So tricky one there to balance, but I like where they're going with it. And so you know, increased, you know, rep gains, less punishing mechanics. You know, I had one person say, get rid of the knife. I think the knife is a cool thing. So this is where that, you know, 6-7.
What time? Around 6-7. 6-7.
Reduce overpowered assassins in solo lobbies. Yes, if you know what you're doing with an assassin on a solo lobby, you can absolutely destroy people. Fix spawn issues. You know, that's unique. I've had a scenario where you spawn and literally within 5 seconds there's another team. I saw that as a good thing. You know, it switches things up. You got to be alert from the start. That's another thing about extraction shooters. You get these periods where you stop focusing, and that's where you get killed. Whereas in a deathmatch, you're consistently, you know, you're on point. Prevent unfair mechanics, improve combat balance. Of course, somebody mentioned they want the Magnum. That is very good at killing UESCs, but it's not good at killing players. You know, to bring that up a little bit, add hyper armor for self-reviving. I like this one. This one, basically, the girl said, they said, what they want is, they don't want when you self-revive to immediately be killed. And I get that. There's so many times where I've self-revived to immediately die. And so self-revive should give you maybe a 5-second hyper armor where you're able to get away without using any weapons or anything. You become useless. I'm 50-50 on that sometimes when I think about it, because one part is that's not fair on the team who've downed you. Everybody's then going to run self-revives. The whole team can regenerate themselves. I also get frustrated when I've killed somebody and they self-revive. So, yeah, interesting. And then adjust matchmaking. Jeez, I cannot pronounce the dumb. Improve matchmaking. So, you know, if you're in a long queue, then it immediately throws you into a smaller, 1v1 or something like that. So that'll be interesting. Systems quality of life improvements, ammo pouches. This was a cool one, actually. This one, they said, have each of the ammo types in a box, and you can have as many ammo as you want in that box. It kind of makes sense to me, because otherwise you have your inventory full of ammo. But then the problem is the sweaty players can run thousands of bullets, and the whole point is you're throwing bullets away to get stuff and then suddenly out of bullets. So yeah, a tricky one there. Fire team role selection, better contract design. Yeah, some of those contracts are frustrating that you can't do in one run, but that's hard. So maybe make the value of one run contracts much higher. And then reduced exfil frustration, last second deaths when you're exfilling and so forth. Anyway, so then there were a bunch of other things here, but I think we've covered quite a lot here, team. There was, however, one person who said that what they would like to see is more destroyer feat picks. Are you ready for it? Because guess what? I asked Gemini, and Gemini provided. There we go. If you wanted to see some destroyer feat, you got it. By the way, I don't know if you noticed this. I actually only noticed it this morning after posting this last night. That's purely the text down there. I did not ask Gemini for that. It, as an AI, did it on their own. So, defeated by the destroyer. # boots first. But we need more feat picks. And I didn't even look at the boot. I just noticed that now. It says remove 4 feet. I can imagine on the right side it says picks. Something like that. I thought that was freaking hilarious, man. A last thing I want to talk about before we head into ranked side of things was this. I just got the sudden idea, why don't Marathon and Nerf do a collab? So again, this is Gemini, AI generated. I threw the image of the shotgun from Marathon in and said, turn this into a Nerf gun. I mean, you can see the Nerf bullets stuck on the side of the gun. They've got bullets on both sides. So obviously that's a bit of AI error, but isn't that the sexiest damn thing? Like, I want that so damn badly. And what I envision is when you crack it open, because obviously the bullets go out the front, there's no shells that can pop out, so you crack it open to load 2 more in. When you close it, that closing action is going to push the cock lever back, and then of course you're going to have 2 triggers. You go bang bang, or maybe they're staggered, so bang bang or something like that. I need this so badly. I used to rock a Nerf gun on my desk all the time. I want one. Please, Daddy. Okay, team. So there's a lot in there, and I'm looking forward to it. So shall we jump over? Now, before we do, there's this really, really, really cool video that was released last week, I think it was. And I thought for tonight, the shell that we're going to be running for this ranked session is going to be...
Yeah, it was. Right.
Okay. I need you to shut up.
That's hilarious. I was watching another stream while this was recording. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going thief.
Can't believe that the shit shoots for so long.
Hopefully a cur doesn't say anything bad. Oh man, the cinematics of this game is just fan-freaking-tastic. I love it. Thief, baby. We are running the thief. Available now? That's right. You too can get a thief if you want to. Okay, team. Let's head on down. So I almost forgot. I need to purchase a coin. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay, so that's the first bronze holo tag. First one's free. Oh, maybe they're always free. So loadout. There we go. I've got my bronze tag. Okay, Diremarsh ranked. I'm kind of nervous, man. Let's check it out. There is crew fill, so it means that I'm not doing it 1v1 kind of setup. Okay, let's move on up to our position. Hey team, how's it going?
Take a look.
Hey team, how's it going? My first rank match. Take it easy on me. Thanks, Sophie J. Nice graphics, GPU, nothing special, 4050 laptop.
Careful here. Here, then gone.
Strange. No, no, I hear a drone. Oh, is that yours? Okay. I'm hearing shit, guys.
Taking our exit.
This guy is about as pumped as can be, man. It's like, you are. Stop being crazy.
Repositioning.
This is gonna hurt.
Engage. Attack.
Ten minutes remain until forced signal recall.
Getting too complacent here. Hang on.
Systems compromised. Regional reports indicate multiple failures across local and colony systems. Careful.
Well, thanks, boys. That was uneventful, but good. Well, there we go, team. We survived our first rank match. Let's see. I wasn't even concentrating on that. I was so just focused on the game. Take a second, look around. Let's see. So I don't think we achieved any rank there, but Inventory value. Next. Oh, here it will say. Cool. All right. Hey, look, we got the volley, man. If there's anything that's great that came out of that, was the volley. What up, team? How's it going? How's everybody doing? You kidding me? I didn't bring any ammo. Any of you boys got an ammo crate by any chance? Somebody scan me. I have no ammo, so I've got to go far away and use my sniper rifle. They seem to be rotating to the west is where I'm hearing the gunshots, so I'm just gonna chill here. Sorry, man. My bad. Well, that, my friends, was not the strat. Oh, to be fair, I mean, my teammates could have done better there. What up, team? How's it going? Good, man. Good. Oh, mate. Well, then you've come to the right place to lose more. Do you at least have a beer to celebrate? He's straight ahead. They've gone downstairs from your level. One of them's a thief. Thief inside. I can hear them inside. Remember, they can exit through a tunnel as well. Well, that exfil site's about to complete, so we got 100. Bit of time. Let's go. One guy on the roof.
Reposit.
Sorry, boys. Hey, team, how's it going? Oh, mate. I am frustrated. We had this perfect high-value exfil ready to go ranked, and then we just got crawled up on another team, and just, yeah, annoying. But anyway, here we go. Damn it! Wasn't expecting a assassin, I tell you that. What up, boys? And girls.
Pickpocket out. Cover me.
What up, team? No! 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 For to shoot! Oh my god! I didn't even see them. I didn't even see them. Good luck, homie, says they occur. I don't need luck. I need a gin and tonic. But thanks for the... Oh my god, this game. Like, I was like, I heard footsteps and I thought, I've got another 15 seconds. Oh my god. Hey team, how's it going? Damn. Yeah, it was worth a try. I should have stuck with the knife there. What up, team? How we doing? All right. Sniper.
Watch out.
Here, then gone.
Careful now.
Whoa. Wow, that was impressive. I don't know, team. That felt unrealistically good. I mean, of course, walking on top of the bridge pulls you out. Okay, now I've played the game for a solid... Gee, that's a good question. Hold on, team. Um, 83 hours, and then on top of that, we've got a good 30 odd hours in the server slam. So over 100 hours in this game. And I can tell you that even at Outpost, I'm not getting wiped so much so often. Now, of course, it is ranked. People care more. They've got more value. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're going to give it one more go. One more go. One more time. Hello, team. How we doing? Please. It's been 5 in a row. Can we take it slow? I've been destroyed by bots or whatever. We need to get this one. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, really? Got taken out by a mine, man.
A mine.
All right. Yeah, team. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably... That is the worst I've ever done. I've never done worse than that. I don't know how many runs that was, but didn't get... I got, I think, 1 runner down, maybe 2 downs. That's it. The entire time. And I just... Oh, man. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. I've done much better. And so... you know what? Actually, no. Let's take that back. I am that bad. This is clear. Like, for you to be... Oh, man, I just... Oh. For you to be good at this game, you need to be really good at this game. You need to have a team that's good. You need to work together. You need to communicate. No, do not need to be doing your own thing. But also, I need to get a team. Like I said maybe earlier, I need to focus on building out a group of people that want to play together, that are good, or at least keen to be good, to work together. You know, in that case, we heard that team, and, you know, it's like you have these blinders on. You're like, oh, let's just go to where the gunfire is. Let's sit here on a roof where everybody can see us. Let's run across a bridge where everybody can see where we are. It's just like, I bet you people who know how to play this game are looking at us going, you are literally running in the open. We're going to knock you. You're going to jump off of that bridge, and we're going to come fetch you. In that case, like, I got a bit unlucky because I should have maybe gone, whatever. Enough of beating myself up. I know I'm better than this. I know I can get much better than this, but I need training and I need to practice. But also, I think they need to have a look at this because, man, this is so much better, hard, so much more hardcore than any other version. Even Outpost. I extract out of Outpost 1 out of 4 times in any form of the game. Any form. And Outpost is the hard one. That's where a lot of the UESC is. Perimeter, a Dimarsh, maybe 1 out of 5. It is a bit sweaty, let's be honest. Yeah, okay. Enough. Look, if you're watching this, which I'd be amazed because it's been the worst stream, not from a quality perspective or a host perspective, but because of the amount of times I died and how I just threw money out the window. But if you enjoyed this, give it a like. I'd love for you to subscribe. There's more coming. There's also lots of cool other games. Like I was discussing with Occur earlier, if we can't beat this game, then we should make fun with this game. So yeah, keep an eye out. I'm going to put some effort into that. We'll have a really cool international from United States to New Zealand stream, and we'll have a bit of fun with it. But I appreciate it. I hope you have a really good day wherever you are in the world. Head over to nextleveljj.com if you need more info. Of course, as always, Stream Beats by Harris Heller. They're awesome too. Go check them out. I am going to go and have a fucking beer now and rinse my brain of ranked mode because, man, am I clearly not good enough ranked. Anyway, take care. We'll catch up soon. Jam.
Blow.